Get ready for dictation, please. 5 seconds. Sir, I beg to move that the bill to provide for the forfeiture of illegally acquired properties of smugglers and foreign exchange manipulators and for matters connected therewith or incidental thereto be taken into consideration. Sir, this bill seeks to replace, with some minor modifications, the Smugglers and Foreign Exchange Manipulators Forfeiture of Property Ordinance 1975, which was promulgated by the President on the 5th November 1975. The circumstances which necessitated immediate legislation by the ordinance have been explained in a statement placed on the table of the House. I do not therefore propose to deal with that aspect and shall only explain briefly the provisions of the bill. Like the ordinance which it seeks to replace, the bill provides for assumption of powers to deprive the smugglers and foreign exchange manipulators of their illegally acquired properties so as to effectively prevent their antisocial and clandestine activities. The provisions of the bill will apply to persons connected under the customs or foreign exchange laws or those in respect of whom orders of detention under the Conservation of Foreign Exchange and Prevention of Smuggling Activities Act 1974 have been made. They will also apply to the relatives, associates, and confidants of such persons. Under the bill, it will be unlawful for any person to whom the bill applies to hold land and illegally acquire property, whether movable or immovable, either by himself or through any other person on his behalf, and such property will be liable to be forfeited by the central government. For this purpose, the expression illegally acquired property will broadly mean property which is acquired out of income, earnings, or assets obtained from any activity prohibited by any law relating to any other matter within the legislative competence of the Parliament, or out of income, earnings, or assets in respect of which any such law has been contravened. It will cover property acquired out of any income, earnings, or assets the source of which cannot be proved, as also property held by any person which would have been illegally acquired property in relation to previous holder, unless it has been transferred in good faith of adequate consideration, or the property which is declared to be acquired illegally by a court. The proposed legislation will be administered by officers of the central government not below the rank of a joint secretary to the government, who will be designated as competent authorities. If, having regard to the value of properties held by a person, his known source of income, earnings, or assets, or other relevant material, the competent authority has reason to believe that any property is illegally acquired property, it will serve a notice upon the person concerned to show cause why such property should not be declared as illegally acquired property and forfeited to the central government. After considering objections, if any, to the show cause notice and giving the person concerned a reasonable opportunity of being heard, the competent authority will record a finding as to whether the property is illegally acquired property. The burden of proving that a property is not illegally acquired property will be on the person affected, and where the property is held to be an illegally acquired property, it shall stand forfeited to the central government. Provisions have been made to ensure that while small one-time offenders are not proceeded against, the big and habitual offenders do not escape the rigors of the law. it is also being provided that if the source of only less than one half of the investment in a property remains unproved, an option will be given to the person affected to pay a fine in lieu of confiscation. Such fine will be equal to 1 and 1/5 times the value of the unexplained investment. Cases may arise where illegally acquired property may be held by a trust created by a person to whom the provisions of the bill apply, or it may be acquired by a trust out of contributions made by such person. The bill accordingly contains a provision to take care of such cases, where a person to whom the bill applies is either the author or a substantial contributor of a trust, and the competent authority has reason to believe that any property held by the trust is illegally acquired property. It will be open to the competent authority to serve a notice upon the author or the substantial contributor and the trustees, calling upon them to explain the source of investment in the property or the source of money or other assets contributed to the trust for acquiring such property. In the absence of a satisfactory explanation, the property will be liable to forfeiture to the central government. This provision will not, however, apply in relation to any property held by a trust or institution created or established wholly for public, religious, or charitable purposes.